The screen actually doesn't blink like that in real life. Let me adjust this a bit. There we go. So this is my base station radio. This is the Yaesu FT-991A. This radio is actually really good. I really, really like this. I know that I usually I'm pretty harsh on many radio manufacturers, Yaesu being one of them, but I actually really like this radio. And this radio and the FTM 400 and the FT1 and the VX8 show that Yaesu is capable of making some top-notch, amazing radios that are really good. And this one is really good. As you could see, I'm on upper sideband on 2 meters. There's a gentleman right here who is talking, so you can see what the waterfall looks like. The waterfall is one of my complaints with this radio. It doesn't have the quicker refresh rate, and I say quicker because it's only 30 hertz on the IC 7300 and the 705 and like those kind of radios by ICOM, but this one's a lot slower. This one's, I don't know, 3. Is he doing CW? And so then you can hear that because I have the noise filters turned on. The reason I have it turned down is the guy who's currently doing this is he got into a fight the other day with someone doing CW on this frequency, and this is the voice frequency for 2 meter sideband. But this does 2 meter sideband. It does 440 sideband. So you can see it does 430. This is HF, VHF, UHF all mode, and it's great. It does only have 2 antenna outs in the back, HF and 50 megahertz, and then 144 and 430. I know sometimes when people do stuff on VHF, UHF, they would like to have one dedicated for 2 meters and then one dedicated for 70 centimeters. For me, that's never really been an issue. I have a little MFJ patch panel on the window next to me, and I just kind of move the window feed through thing. I just kind of like move the coax over by one, and then it's taken care of. So it's never been really an issue for me. You can see it has all the modes. It does not have a RIDI or CW decoder in there, but one of the nice things about it is one cable coming right out of the back and going into your computer. And that does CAT and push to talk and everything that you need over that one cable. There's really no fighting with it. Just make sure you get a good cable. Don't get some junk cable, because there have been reports that this radio will freeze up, or sometimes your computer will freeze up with a junk cable. I've used a few different ones and I've never had that issue. But the reason I'm kind of talking about this radio right now is, the IC 7300 had its day in the sun, and it reigned supreme as the $1,000-ish radio for the longest time. And now you're starting to see the FT991 pop up more and more and more often on Twitter and online. It's starting to be given out a lot more with the ARRL grants. And so this is a really good radio. And so if you're thinking about picking one up, I think it's a great idea. I bought this as a radio for myself, and then maybe I will, get a better one down the line. I've had this radio since I got my General, and I have not ever upgraded it. I got it on the weekend of the ARRL sweepstakes in 2019 in November, and I just have not updated this radio since then. This has been my go-to. I really enjoy using it, and so if you're thinking about getting this, it is a solid radio. Definitely 100% suggested. There's better reviews online, but this gets my kind of thumbs up for whatever that's worth. So, you could talk trash about me in the comments below. That's what a lot of people like to do. That's fine. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, and stay safe out there.